Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2 EPEC Very Hard Challenge. Today it's very simple, passengers and more goods. By goods I mean this little goods symbol, because we need that in Kidderminster and also in Morth, which we will have to expand to. So there are goods right here. Okay, I would like to get passengers out to Morth. Yes, let's do that right now because we can actually expand this a little bit, which is nice, and we can also increase the production of this guy relatively quickly. Why we're only shipping 52% of 100? That doesn't seem quite right. What are you guys doing over here? You're just moving 5. Why are you just moving 5? Consumer, okay. You're trying to consume 100 of it. Did we already move too much? Is that our problem? What's your rate? 110. It should be fine. Oh, there's a truck already driving. I think it's okay. We're just gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I think that's the right call. We need a quick passenger station. This is a relatively far distance, and we will just throw a passenger platform on here and double track part of. No, not just part. Should we just dedicate a passenger track here? It would make sense because I will probably have two running, but this one's only going 120. I think it will be pretty easy to get a passenger train that only goes about 120, because that's what the cargo train can do. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to go fancy on this at all. Where should we do this? I would like a passenger line, high-speed track. It's completely unnecessary because this is just a very small town. We're not going to need a lot of extra passenger capacity. All right, so this should be good. Let's get that one connected here. Passenger building right at the end. I'm putting that here so I can get easier connection to the city. I think that should be pretty obvious. That looks good. Then give me a quick bus building, 2 platforms, completely unnecessary, so just 1 platform. Are you sure we ever have more than 1 thing here? No. I don't think so, and if we have to, we can expand it. What I would like to do is just make it part of the train station over here. Now demands tools. That means I can't expand. Can I not expand anymore because we want tools now? Technically, yes. By expanding, I mean connect a passenger line, because we are providing this guy and this guy, obviously. We're not providing any of the other things. Could we get any of the other things in here relatively quickly? Machines over there, we need steel. Goods over here, we need steel. Steel's over here. Well, there's some oil. Okay, we could hook into this guy. That would get us some fuel really fast. Where are some tools? Tools. There are some tools down south. We'll just see. Also some tools. There are some tools that we can produce. Wood, lumber, tools. Tools down here too. This looks like a really good tool setup because it's right on the line. This can all be done by trucks, which is a little boring. I get that. I would like to use a train, but I don't see a good reason to do that unless, 2 forests bring the wood down to Kidderminster sawmill, and then the sawmill brings by stake car everything back to the tools factory, and the tools factory will produce the tools that we will require. That's not a terrible one because that one's actually laid out pretty good. The Morth halt is not connected because Kidderminster decided to need more stuff now, so we at least need to add 1 more. We're gonna do tools right now. Okay, cool. I'm not messing around, sorry. I would like to get this still done in about 20 episodes. I don't think that's realistically possible, but I'm not sure that we're looking at 30 episodes either. So let's make sure that we get a couple things just organized right. Could you be part of this guy? At least 240 meters minimum. This is going to be a train that runs 75% full, which is totally acceptable. So you can just go here. You will just do the thing that we need you to do. We will connect next to the high-speed rail. There's nothing that we're going to do that makes the high-speed rail disconnect. No. That makes it what? What am I trying to say? That interrupts the high-speed rail network. Okay, besides, taking out a little bit of track here because we will put a station in there, which will be much gooder. I think it would make the most sense if we take the bridges back just a little bit. Where are we here? Actually, if we put... This is what we're going to do. We're going to take all of this track back to give us a little more straight connection. And that'll be good. And you will see why we're doing all of this in just a second. I would like to lay this out so that you come from there effectively here. Have a straight piece of station there that will connect to at least this one automatically. Truck to there, and potentially truck to here if we really want to at some point. It doesn't have to happen right away, but it will happen nonetheless. This will, for now, just be cargo. I will give myself at least 5 tracks because one of these is going to be just to connect to the wood side over there, so it should be fine. Make it long, makes our life a little easier. Get it close to that road. I think that should be okay. And yeah, right there. Let's give that a start. I just left these here so I kind of knew where my stuff was gonna go. Connect this to the rail that we have sitting here, 300. That's what I want to see. Very good. And then it would be really nice if there was a faster way to delete track here, but there isn't. So I think there will be just some track left over because we're going to push it all the way back to here, right past the tunnel, because that should give us the best connection for the track that we're about to build. And we may have some fragments left over when we're done with this. All right, 300. Come all the way down here into there. Who put this ugly piece of road that just stuck out of there? That was silly. That looks fine. We have a bridge, and then we have a double tunnel. Sure, 2 cheeky tunnels are lovely to see. I know that we're not going to use these slow speed, bridges, because we are a high-speed track over here, so that's better. And to go down a little bit, now this is an embankment, that's still a long bridge. This is a long bridge. Long bridges are fine. 3 million versus 2 million. Yeah, there's no real difference, and we'll just let it play whatever it wants to do here. That's good. Get the next one, hopefully make a nice connection. And again, I may clean up... Yeah, this is not a nice connection. I may clean up the leftover track that we're seeing there when you're not looking later, when you're sleeping or make dinner or homework. Something like that. Why do you not want to connect to the... Okay, fine. I'll do it this way. Just snap to the things that everyone knows that you're supposed to snap to. Give me the same connection so it all snaps together. Good. You come down here. Right through there. This is just going to be a through station. There's not going to be anything, and I may actually make it look like that. Haven't fully decided on that at this point. Obviously, it needs to be high-speed track. That is easy. Just click on that one. Tools. Yes. Electrification. That's already on. And then high-speed track through there. So our train does not have to slow down. Cool. We can unpause because that's what we needed for that side. Okay. Road. Any road, honestly. Well, not just any road. Let's do a real road because we will need to connect to the tools factory out there as well. So let's see here. Let's just do this. Let's ignore the existing road network just on this side because it will just confuse me. That's fine. You can just get all the way back here. Then give me a piece of cargo station. This really will just require like one platform, honestly, because we're not even going to ship this stuff via truck. That's just going to come through. Oh, our FPS is already being funky. That's good to know. We're at 47. We're not looking at anything. That's perfect. Yes. How about we do this? Do I want to do it from this side and just disconnect the... No, I don't want to disconnect anything. I want to push you a little further to the right because I want a semi-reasonable street connection to the forest that we have on the north side of here. That's fine. Cool. Now give me that semi-realistic, reasonable road connection to the forest side over there. Click on... Nope, don't quit. Click on this, and it's just out of reach. Just out of reach. I know that I can put a building right there. I would like to avoid that, so let's see. Will you let us do the thing from here? You are too. Okay. That's what I wanted to see out of that guy. Give me another quick building. This is going to be a drop-off and pickup. This could be done by the same truck, so we may as well just make that happen. You can go there. You will be a little road depot here. I don't know why I care so much about where the road depots go, but no, this looks like there's partially something connected here. That's nice. Manage line. I would like this line to just go from there to there. Here, pick up whatever you want. Wait until forever. This is going to be the horn. Tools. Run. Tools company. Cool. Corporation, I think is what CO normally stands for. That's cool. Give me one guy that can transport tools and boards, which is this one. A little sad, but that's fine. Horn Tools Company. Cool. Next things next. We need a cargo line that connects all of this. Let's get that one going. And that's going to be really quick. And then how are we going to transport tools to Kittermeister? Excellent question. I don't know yet. Probably have to figure that out relatively soon, though. Not the upgrade tool. I need this one. Get a nice connection first. And yeah, this is going to be... Like, the high-speed rail is the only rail that I normally don't share any track with. It's just the high-speed rail, because it wants to go 300. It takes a really long time to speed up. I don't like to cross it. I don't like to mess with it. All regional trains and most other traffic, I'm not the biggest fan of always giving dedicated lines because it makes the game so much easier, which is not what I like to play. It is not what I like to play at all. I am seeing this and I'm realizing we can do something about this layout to actually allow cargo rail to go through here a little better. So let's do this, track all of this up. This is just straight track, but this should make... Now there's one piece of rail, the middle one there, that doesn't actually do anything, but I'm not going to destroy the whole setup over here. That should be fine. And then yeah, I give this one hopefully a connection to there if we get our hopper cars in here. Then back to track building. Hey train, you can connect to here. Very good. You can connect to here. These are the two through tracks that we may use. I don't think we have enough capacity in any of our original lines that we could even add a train that brings anything to Kittermeister just to have some coverage of some of the goods I'm not producing yet. Otherwise, there's really no reason to do that. Making sure that this is all still good. Looks like that is fine. And all the way to here. We have to connect it to there, but also to Kittermeister, which does have some cargo connections here that we could honestly just hook into right away. So how about we do that? Give me... It is passenger connections. Those are just passenger tracks. Okay, it's not just cargo, but cargo can be part of this, and I want it to be part of this. So those two have to be connected. This one has to come all the way over here to allow for cargo track also to connect to this thing. You're a double slip. You are not a double slip because you are special. Okay, and now we have a full connection. Very good. Cool. This is easy enough, right? Once you have money, this does happen, but trust me, we can still lose all our money. We have $1 billion right now. We're running on double speed for some reason. We don't even need that. Single speed is totally sufficient for what we're doing until we have to bet in something, but we're nowhere near that. So this should be fine. Cool. Cargo is connected there, and also we're connected to the depot that we built last time now. So that can come in. We do need a branch that branches off there. Probably... Let's make this simple. We can do a very slight turn to the right so we don't have to go too far up the hill here. And 120 is good. This is not flat. There is... Excuse me, train. You're in the way. It is flat enough. What are you talking about? It's fine. You can totally make that work. Okay, that one can connect there. Get this one connected here. And note that this is going to be a relatively flat endeavor, so we should be able to almost use any locomotive that we feel like, which is nice. And this is a relatively long distance, so we can probably make a little bit of money out of this. That's exciting. Let's get you in here. Let's get you connected up there. No. Yep. That's good. And then, yeah, just a double slip here. Okay. I'm a big fan of not double slipping everything if I can avoid it. I even made a series where I just didn't allow any double slip switching because this is more attractive. That is the only reason. There's no advantage. It's just more attractive, in my opinion, and you can totally disagree with that. You pop in there because this track is not actually hooked up to anything, but may as well put it there. And if I'm lucky, we could get some rail assets at some point, which we obviously don't have right now. I could park a train here. I could park a train here. It will cost me a little bit of money, but that's not the end of the world. So I will consider that. You look good. You look good. Okay, stake car setup. This is stake 3, I think, and we're just going to call it from the source, which is Hornsea. Actually, no, it's just stake car 3. That's all it's going to be called. Not to there. You go to here. In Hornsea, it's very important that you actually wait until full, because this is the big one. This is stake 3, I think. We already have a stake 3. Okay, that means stake 4. Roman numerals, you know yours? Good. That's 4. Okay, that will work. And that will handle the tools are here. The tools will be handled from here. That's the first one. Let's get that train on the line and speed up a little bit. That's the wrong one. This is the right one. I like this. It's just way too slow. Steam on electric wires, not that cool. We don't have that many options here. I like all of them, but they're completely unnecessary and overpowered. So I think this is the one that we have to play with on this guy. It's going to be stake car. Yes. Do this one. I don't know. We're going to start with this length. We have a 320 meter length line. We may as well fill that up. There you go. Click on the button. Click on this. Stake 4 is what we would like. And off you go. Cool. Shall we look at the train? We shall, and we are. There it goes. While that thing goes, I realized that I did not put any signals. So let's fix that. I do like having signals kind of near each other for common lines. And then this is a cargo line. Shorter signal spacing is actually an advantage because you effectively increase the capacity here. So the more trains we put on this, and I don't know how many we're going to put on here in the first place, the more spacing and the more signals we want to put out. Let's just put one more here. Is this one actually 300 meters long? Is this one a short one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 240, I believe. So let's pause the game quick, make that actually long enough to handle 320, which is just 2 extra pieces, and then we should be okay. 1, 2. Let's do 1 extra for good measure, because knowing me, I will probably add way too much later on. There's a track. It looks like we're offset just a little bit to the side now, so if we go into there, it's not as swan necky as this one. Nope, I'll take that back. Looks fine. Looks totally fine. Get you connected, and you two go together. This one is not at the max 120 kilometers per hour because we don't need it, because that is the speed up zone or acceleration space, and we don't need to do anything fancy there. Okay. I like it. I like where we are because this is going to start making money in no time flat. You go there, you go here. And I think we could add a couple of quick signals for our high-speed trains that they can do something to. Great. Last thing we need is a way to transport our stuff back. We have that connection here. Where do we need tools? How many tools do we need here? 16. That's perfect. Do we need tools in Morpeth? Morpeth does not need tools. Did I say goods earlier, that we're going to produce goods? I was 100% planning on that, but then someone decided that we needed another cargo unit here, and we can no longer deliver that. So we can actually... No, I can't... Well, Morpeth is technically not connected, and Hornsea if we deliver tools, we are delivering half, so I could make this a passenger station if I wanted to. I'll put a passenger station just down here. It's relatively straight. Relatively straight track. Yeah, we could probably squeeze a passenger station in here if we really wanted to on the outside, because the high-speed train still has to go through the way it does. Okay. That would make more sense. And Hornsey, you're not that small. Okay. So we're just going to deliver that to those two places, and then we're still going to connect up to Morpeth. I like that. Why am I talking about all that? Because we need a reason to at least deliver some tools down to Kittermeister. Otherwise, this is not... Like, putting a train on here also has to be a little bit sensical. That's good. This is Kid Tools, I think. This can just be a very small one. I would love to use one of the really small crappy ones, but 90 is just not fast enough. 100 is not fast enough. This one could work. Sure. That's totally going to work for right now. And there will be more boxcar opportunities to get stuff on here. It's just a matter of time until that's actually a thing. Kit tools. All right. That one's on the way. So that should all be good. Let's make sure that they both have their own stations here. No, they do not. Well, they do, but they don't. I don't want anyone on 4, so you can go to 2? Yes. And then we look at this, and that looks fine. Okay. Good enough. And this one's going to connect the things that it needs to connect, so now we have tools going to Kittermeister. Perfect. Let's build this small little passenger station that I just mentioned. It doesn't have to be super big, but it has to accommodate a couple things. So let's do this first. I think this is relatively straight, or potentially relatively straight. So what we're going to do is get a passenger station in, make it 4 tracks at least. 5 tracks? 5 tracks may actually work here. You don't... Okay, you're not going to let me do that. That's fine. Let me think then. In that case, I only want 3, because we're going to expand it differently. These have to go away. I just want 1 to connect to. That's important. Yep, that should be fine. I will have to back up some of the stuff a little bit, but that's fine. So we're going to put that one there. Cool. Back this up. That's what I was just mumbling about. getting these in the right orientation that we can still get a 300 out of you. Tracks, yes, high-speed track, very important. And first we got to triple check, that's still 300, very good. Pretty sure that on this side it's going to be 300, that's also good. And then of course tools for high-speed rail, right there, that looks fine. Good. So far, so good. Let's get, well, let's just adjust this one because we don't even need to start the... start time, because we have 2 trains now that will be blocked by missing a connection here. So that's fine. Then let's make 2. These are the cargo train thingies, and then I'm actually going to put the passenger train just on the outside of that without an extra platform. And maybe that will look nice. I could put it in the middle. I've done that so many times before, but I think this will be more than sufficient to get us what we need. Platform, passenger platform just on the outside here. And we should be pretty good to go, and it should be nice to look at when we go through there. We're not going to have a lot of passenger traffic go through here, but we may as well give them something to work with. Yeah, I'm adding peripherals that are completely unnecessary, but it's fun to do, right? Good. You can come down here and do your thing, and then you do this one, and ideally don't interfere with yourself. But you never know. Yep, that can go there. This one can go here, and then we can actually turn on time. Almost. Just this one. Okay. That's good. Time can run again. You have to connect somewhere in here. Should be really easy to do. There we go. Don't need anything fancy there. Again, yeah, get some really... ugly short pieces, but that's okay. We're not going to go very long, so I'm not going to do a double slip here again, because I also think a double slip actually slows your trains down significantly, which we actually do prefer not to do. Scammer Stair Construction Material Plant. What? Skiddermeister. No, that's a different plant. That's a different place. Scammer Stale is down here, and there's something happening there. That's fine. Maybe that was a new industry. Either way, we don't really care. Roads. Okay, nope, that's F1. Roads is under 1. Give me a building that can handle the passenger load that we're going to put through here. 1. Okay. 1 can go right here then. Shift over just a little bit. I'm going to try to align the road that I can get a relatively straight angle on the road here. We'll see how that goes. Hey, fast train, going really slow. I don't want one-way road. I want this road. I want that connected to here. That's good enough, close enough. There's a cargo station, not a cargo station, but there is a road depot out here that I would like to use, if you don't mind. So let's get this one through here and get you connected to there. There's no real connection there, it's just a farce. Then, buildings. Yes, passenger bus tram. I would like to handle all of this city probably just with one line. I don't see a good reason to expand too far. We're not going to have that much passenger traffic out of this. So this should be good enough. We could force it through here, but honestly, I want to try to entice the city to expand a little bit towards our station. So we're going to add a piece of road there. That should help a little bit. It's not going to be a lot, but it may help a little bit. You start here, you go. Then you come back. I didn't add a second platform. I could also leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone for right now. This is what? Horn. Hornsea B1. I'm only going to use one bus line, so that should be okay. Give me 2 buses for that one, and I think we will be in business. That one, 2 buses, Horn B1. And then passenger-wise, easiest one to set up for today. You go from Kittermeister down to Hornsea. Cool. Obviously not waiting for anything. This is a regional express. Kid to Horn. Okay. That should get extended at some point with another, like, we'll just see. Looks like a good candidate to add something to that. Passenger line. What do we need here? Do we have nothing there? Electric? Yes, we don't. None of that is appropriate. 200. We're just not going to get up to speed. I would love to use this guy, but we're not going to get up to speed. So there's nothing we can do with that one. This is also 200 units. Way too much. These are all way too powerful for what I want to do here. This thing just never makes any money, really. Also, we only have 120 kmh available. I am using the Mirage already, but honestly, this is probably the perfect one to sit here. Kid Horn. Cool. We may add a second one if we absolutely have to. All right. We are... Gosh, this game. I don't know if you can tell, but it actually removed the tools because it upgraded and did something, and now it doesn't require tools anymore. It just requires fuel. I am not going to change everything we just did just because the game decided to be cute with me. So that's fine, but the train this train is not going to have any reason to exist, which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. You are half full. What is your rate? 500, managed vehicle. Give me 1-2. See if that's enough. 452. Remove 1 more, and then we are in business here with 1 train. 426. Okay, we'll remove 1 more. That's fine, and then we can just double that up when we need to later on, because we have that extra forest sitting right there. So that one should be okay. This road that we just added here is a little bit in the way because we will need a no, hold on. No, this is fine. We will need a delivery option for Hornsea, so we can actually bring our tools somewhere, because right now they don't have an actual place to be. Excuse me, autosave. Good to see you, but we're in a kind of bad spot right now. That's fine. This is the road. This is the run. Nope, you don't want to connect to that anymore. I don't blame you. That's fine. Cool. Get that one. New line. You go from here to a cargo station, which we haven't built yet. So let's get on that, which is all over here. That looks nice. And then give yourself a way to actually return, which will be right here. Love it. And where's our line? There's a line at our station. It's this one. And this is going to be wait until full. Load available. This is Hornsey tool delivery. Easy enough. Talk to you. Buy vehicles. Cargo. Okay, with just the small delivery truck here. Do you do tools? Yes, you do tools. Give me 2, because I think there is a little bit of space there. Tools delivery. Beautiful. Because, yeah, you need 66. That's good. Okay, so now we have passengers, we have tools, we have everything here set up. I still don't have fuel, but fuel got... this game. I mean, cool. We have Hornsey connected now. And we're technically, by rules, allowed now to expand as long as I pause the game. The game can't screw me, right? So because we are still delivering half of the needs that it currently has. Oh, I didn't realize that we had this out here. We could expand our train to include 3 cargo types instead of just 2. That would be exciting. But yeah, we're back here. We're just going to run it forward, though, because Kittermeister is going to do something silly. Would you like to be part of this road? I really don't want to delete that road, but it looks really ugly. But deleting that road means we have to delete the house that's out there, and we don't want that. There are other ways to do this, but it's just going to look a little ugly. I think that's okay. What are we going to do? I think what we're going to do is expand the network just a smidge for what is this, Morth? Yes. That's the ugliest road I've ever seen, but that's fine. And we can get all our connections in here. Okay. First, let's do passengers, which would be this one. We're gonna go through there. I don't even need the double-sided nonsense, but that's fine. Put one here, and obviously here. And then this one is just to entice someone to do something useful. I will give this that's a cargo station. Okay. Oh, I can do cargo and that one. Okay, should I? Technically, yes. I forgot that you can mix these. I thought that these have to be equivalent. But maybe we can do what I want to do anyways. If I talk to you and give you a street access here, then add a crappy little connection. And honestly, if this is just a city road, that's not the end of the world. Do you talk to each other? Yes, you do. Perfect. Because that means I can make this a cargo station as well. That's going to do all the deliveries to town. And we don't have to cannibalize the Morth central commats things, which is a good thing, trust me. Yes, we get that one. Goods are not going to happen today, but the conmats definitely happen today, and this is actually a really good place to drop them off, so that's exciting. Let's do this first. New line. It's going to be cargo line, goes right there. Wait until forever as usual, full load, and this will be the Morth. Morpath, conmats delivery. Very good. I would like to give you a vehicle all the way from over here, but that's fine. It's just gonna be it's tools, and you can get an old one just because I don't want to just do the new ones. Let's turn you around a little bit. Morpath, conmats, delivery. Perfect. Then we need 2 bus lines, please. One will go this way, and that should help grow this thing a little once we add a passenger line, which we don't have yet, but that is the next one. Morth B1, and then just turn that around, and this is going to be Morth B2. Easy enough, right? Good. Talk to our bus depot right there. Buy vehicles. What do you have that I don't have a lot of? Honestly, we haven't. What is this one? 13, 21, 16, 15. Let's do 2 of these. Morp B1, Morp B2. Good enough. Everything's connected. Beautiful. This thing is not really producing what I wanted to produce, but at least we're transporting 100%. You're not transporting anything because this thing is still parked here. That is not very helpful because our food is there. What we're going to do is something I don't necessarily recommend, but I will allow this guy to only wait up to 2 minutes 40, which is almost default, and let it do its thing. There it goes. Okay. Passenger line. Yes, that is the next thing, the next trick that we have to play. How much parallel track do you want? We probably need a lot, because this will require 2 trains, and we can also make it high speed. We could make it a high speed train. There is a passenger line out here that we could totally connect into. It shouldn't complain about that. Should I just double track it? Should I just double track it from the get-go? I think the answer is yes, I should. It does make things a little too easy potentially, but you know what? I think we are past the hard stage of this game regardless, so we may as well accept that. No, we're not going to slingshot out of here. We're going to stick to the track, go all the way out here. How do you collision? We're sticking. We should be sticking to something. There should be no collision. You should just let me do the thing. There you go. Bravo. Doing so well. So annoying when it does it. That looks good. That looks good. And a little more, and then we can slice into the passenger station like so. And then you can just come over here, and you can hopefully kind of connect over here. No, that's not even a little bit what we're trying to do. There's a snappage, and look at the angle that it's trying to run. It's just ridiculous. Try it from here. Yeah, that's all I wanted from you. This is not rocket science. It's fine. You can go in there, and there's a crossing here. There's a crossing here. That train. Actually, I would like you to go home really fast so I can put the signals in here. Could make them non-one-way signals, but where's the fun in that? New line. I need you to go from here to Morth. Very good. This is another regional express. Kid to Morth. Morph. Didn't mean to prick that H there. Okay. How much money do we have? Still 1 billion. Cool, hasn't changed. What train do we put on here? 120 is still the speed that we want. Do I have a cool looking... this is not terrible. I don't hate it, but it doesn't fit into anything I want to do anymore, so I don't think we're going to do that. How about the 1042 with some passenger... some cool passenger looking things? Ew. That'll work. Has an excellent traction record, which is perfectly fine. Kid Morp. Cool. This could be done by one train that just goes out to Hornsea and then stops here and turns around and goes to Morpath. I've done that before. But point to point do make a little more money. So let's hope that this is all going to work just fine. Signals is what we were trying to do. So let's go back to that. That looks fine. This looks fine. And this should also be fine because everyone should already be on the correct side of the track, which should help. So those are good, and then the last one just to get in here. You are not on the... You're not in the right place. I would like terminals for the... Wow, they're both going to the same thing. That's stupid. The Kid Horn, you can go to 3 or 4. Let's go to 4 for now. Should keep you happy enough. And then, yeah, this is the spread that I want for right now. So that looks good. Steel mill, nobody cares. Do you need tools again? Killermeister now demands tools. Perfect. Where are tools demanded? That is the question. This building right there. Is that building right there? No, it's not in range. Perfect. Okay. Let's give you a quick delivery just here. It covers a lot of stuff, which is all I need from it. And give you a quick delivery route, new line. This is just going to be a general delivery guy because the train will also bring something in that this one can deliver. This is going to be kid delivery. Just delivery, nothing else. And with that in mind, you're going to get a nice smelly big truck to deliver your stuff to. Kid delivery. Cool. All right. Did we sprint through enough stuff in 40 minutes? Yes, we did. How many more places do we have to connect to, and should we just enjoy watching stuff a little bit for a little while? The answer to that is yeah, maybe. But not yet. Do you have anything on board? No, because nothing was started for you yet. Because also, I think this is the first time we're getting some wood back. So that just will take a little while, but at least the train should load up right away. Very good. There's a bunch of wood stored here, which tells me I actually have to configure you because we're delivering too much at once. So let's help you out. Okay, we do have enough capacity now. It actually tells me what the capacity is. It's 250 is what we can store here, which is very helpful. So you're going to go out here, create a couple tools, and the tools will go to Hornsea, but not Kidderminster yet. Okay, don't like Kidderminster, huh? Maybe later. we do have at least a good demand here. Like that's one full production line of this guy, which is helpful. Okay. Fuel. I would like to do fuel. We're not going to do that today. We could even try to make fuel via ship because we have one sitting here. We have the oil well sitting here, which is very good. We can ship that all the way down here and then bring half back here. And then what? We still have to bring the fuel back somewhere. So it's better to have the oil refinery, which is over here. I don't know what to do with that yet. But how many cities do we still have that we haven't connected to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then Skittles. 5, 6, and Beckholtz. And Skelmersdale, 7. So we only have 7 cities left. That's good. How's stuff going over here? We may as well pay some attention to this. Hopper 2 is still way overloading, but that's okay. Hornsea would like some machines, which we are not producing yet, so that's not surprising. Anything really overloading? How's this one looking? We're doing really, really good. And you are really not making money. Nice. We don't have any big mannequins waiting in our normal stations. That's actually helpful. You are not fully overflowing, but 4 trucks apparently aren't enough. We may be experiencing a little bit of traffic jams. That's okay. Are you full? You're probably full. We could turn this into a faster one. What is your high speed? Manage vehicle. If we click on this, your high speed is 193. Well, we could do a more friendly inner city express that has a little more capacity. Maybe that will actually help us here. Let's do that. Let's replace these guys with this. The BR103 can go 200. Give me a passenger. I can actually handle that. That's this guy. Capacity just has to be a little bigger. I'm going to do 110 because I think that'll be fine. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, prettier trains. That's what we want. That's why we're playing this. Are you making money? You are making money. That's the witness train. It goes really, really far up the mountain. So that's cool. The witness train looks like, oh, there's 2 already. Let's give it a 3rd one. Because it's just overloaded a little bit. Then the Inner City Express, you have 2 right now, but you are actually running full. You can definitely add a 3rd one. When we get the ICE 3, I may replace it with that at some stage. How's this all going? The food delivery is a little overwhelmed, but I think it's okay. So yeah, that distribution hub actually works. Happy about that. I've got some stone sitting there. We got all types of goodies sitting over here. That's all nice and expected. This one is half full. You have 2 trains running. I'm not sure how you're not making money, but we're not going to investigate that today. This one looks fine. Yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to do. How's it going over here? We are at a little traffic jam with too much steel parked there. We have to fix this. Okay, let's fix this the old school way by just giving you a dedicated in and out connection. Nope, I don't want to destroy the whole thing. I just want to destroy this thing. Configure, get rid of that one and that one. Put some more cargo station space out here, and this should help. And you'll see in a minute what we're talking about. Should we make this one longer? No, I actually want this one longer. The first one can actually be shorter. Okay. Take that one, that one, that one, that one. You can't delete the whole thing because at some point it's just gonna delete the whole station. Then street access. Sure, I would like you to get out there and you to get out here. That should be fine. It'd be really nice if we could add them this way, but I don't think we have enough room to actually make this happen. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it anyways. They're not gonna love it because they want to enter from the other side, but honestly, we can make that relatively painless because we have room here to connect them in a way that would make sense. Okay, let's see. If you are round, you come this way. Yes. Yes. Then you effectively just do the same thing, just in reverse. You come there. Nope. Yes. Don't love the look, but I think it's okay. And then we can upgrade this to just turn around. So they're all connected. So now they have an entrance that they can't screw up anymore. So that should be helpful. You can come back out this way. That should be helpful. This road... A is not fast enough and B is currently not very helpful. They will cross each other. Okay, do we have a ridiculously overbuilt interchange that we can use for this? We can probably do something like this if we really wanted to. This is absolutely not necessary if you're curious about that. But this would allow us to avoid any crossing. So I'm going to build this. This is completely stupid. I'm going to build this. These guys are going to combine into one, and this is also going to combine onto the other one. We actually don't need this, right? We really don't. We don't need this connection, so I'm just going to do a partial interchange like that. And this one is really just going to cross that thing. That road is completely unnecessary. Can we upgrade the roads to something more suitable for this? Talk about streets. Talk about this. Upgrade. Yes, I like it. Oh yeah, that turn looked a lot better now. And now we can just do this. Give me normal road connection. Honestly, one way is better. You hop in here. You will hop in here. And you, after we take you back a little bit, from that whole junction that I stole from what the game gave me earlier, this is all that's left. Isn't that fun? So we're just going to feed you into here. If you want, I would feed you into there, but you don't really want to. That's fine, but now they can effectively do what they need to do. And we're just going to use a large continuous road. Really? Unnecessary. This is fine. You pop in here. Why is there so much hill? That's fine. You pop in there. You here. You go back on that street. You here. Be the one way there. And now they can do what they're supposed to do without crossing each other. Plus, this is a little unfortunate, but this like City Skylines where you can't actually change the desire. That's a very steep mountain. That's fine. They will do what they're supposed to do, and I could have totally done that without what I just did, but I did it the way that I did it because why not? Terminals. Someone will go to 1, please, and someone will go to 2, please. Really don't care which one is doing to which. Let's look at this. That's a coloring scheme that I wanted to see, so that's all nice. These trucks are all blocked. That's perfect. Okay. Can you go somewhere else? No. Can you go get sold? Autosave? I'm busy here. I'm trying to wrap this up because I think we're done. Cool. I guess we'll sell you. Go to where you're supposed to go. Everything is unlocked. Beautiful. You guys are just turning around for a little while. We're running at triple speed to make this work, and I think we are doing pretty okay. You're doing 330. Manage vehicles. I want you at least to do 400. That's all I need out of you. 413. Beautiful. The other one, the plastics company, is doing 764. I'm going to call that too much, but should we fix that? Yeah, I think we should fix that. Manage vehicles, do about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 11. That should about half the rate. 436 is really what we need. And that looks fine. Cool. So they're good to go. All of this looks nice. I hope these are moving 100% of their stuff. They are. That's good. How about you? Are you moving 100% of your stuff? You are. Are you moving 100% of your stuff? You are. Are you moving 100% of what you produce? Yes, but we have more steel to give. Interesting. Colchester, how are you doing? Not enough goods, most machines, all the fuel and all the tools. How are you doing? Most of the fuel, some food, most of the other things. That's fine. I'm not intending to get 100% coverage on everything. I just want to do normal EPEC. You're effectively getting the most. I would expect you to be a little bigger, but I guess you don't want to do that. Stroud, you are having a small problem. We can adjust that. I should probably just use bigger buses there instead, but I don't want to do that right now. Inner City Express, you have more people again. So manage vehicles, get you another one. Cool. I like seeing that. That's a good number. That's a good problem to have and a good problem to deal with. How are you doing? Do you transport everything? You're not transporting everything yet. I don't know if it falls off. If it falls off there, we don't care. We talked about that before. Grain Hopper, what's your rate? You are only doing 300. That's not good enough. Manage you, give you a little more cargo. Maybe 2? 367? Nope. Okay. What's that do? 398. That's as close as we need to be. Let's make sure that you actually fit into the slots. I think you do. You don't look that long. 120. Very nice. That's what I like to see. Yeah, this is a relatively long station, so I don't think that should be a problem. Oh, but we have 400. Sorry, not 400. 200 from here and 200 from out here. Are we actually getting the 400 from this guy? Also only 64%. So yes. Now we should at least cover that. That's nice. Stones, how are you doing? You have upgraded already because this one has upgraded. That is perfect, which means we have more stuff here. We have some stuff being delivered here. Those are all excellent news. Cargo station says 2131, so yeah, that's happening. Bus-wise, B2, managed vehicles. You can be one of the bigger buses. Actually, no, I want this. Passenger, that one. Cool. And you can actually get an extra one. Just because. So that's working. And also looks like Hornsey is doing pretty good on the bus rates. So we're just going to add 2 more buses just for right now. So that should help. You are full. Managed vehicles. Get you another one because we have the money. So that's nice. You are producing what you're supposed to produce. There's wood parked here. You have some tools parked. That is nice. And a couple extra tools being tried to be shipped here. I would say, what's your size? 14. 14 honestly is not that bad. We're just going to give you some more vehicles to deliver the stuff that you want. We are transporting 100% of this. That's nice. You're close to 200. So we have to add this to the scheme very, very soon, which is great because why not? All right, what else do we need? You're fine, you're fine. You're consuming 200. and you're shipping 400, so you're doing everything that you can, but we can do more. Should we just, no, yes, just throw this one on. Just add this. You can, right now. No, leave it alone, because then you have to adjust more stuff. We don't want to do that. This, I don't think, has the capacity of what we need to do, so managed vehicles, I need at least 2 more to get into the 200 range. 400 range now. Okay, whatever. Whatever. And that should be all good. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I think I dragged this out long enough. There's not much else to do here. We are seeing exactly what I expect to see. This one is now mixing deliveries, which is great. I kind of expected that, but we have to start mixing our trucks now. This is one that doesn't wait until full. Very important. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Yep. So, awesome. Should we look at what we did today? Yes, we should. Thank you so much for watching. No, I don't want to jump on that. Let's go a little slower. Hey, train. I would so love to be lower in that cockpit, but that's not what we're going to get. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.